webinar program brought to you by his medium, Kahu Fred Sterling. For the past 30 years, the passion of Kahu Fred and Master Guide Kiriel have been preparing spiritual seekers like you and me. Both said that there will be times like this, and it has been 99 days since the first confirmed COVID 19 was confirmed in the United States. The world health and economy is in a spiral downward. Did you ever imagine that the whole of planet Earth would be in a pandemic of fear triggered by the virus? What can conscious creators expect of themselves and this world that is driven by the virus? Today's topic for discussion: set your mind forward in love. Kahu's message for today, he says, Aloha conscious creators. Master Guide Kiro will be opening a new door for you to consider as conscious creators. The world as we know it is changing rapidly. It is the beginning of an ending of a reality that we have become accustomed to. The COVID 19 virus is giving conscious creators huge opportunities to rethink life and reset our thoughts, process it. I highly recommend that you truly practice saying these words. Set your mind forward in love out loud in front of the mirror. It will become the most important mantra to embrace during this challenging period of time. It will be a magical journey you will be taking to keep you in the now and in the future. This will keep you from living in the past, which will have nothing to do with what you are about to experience in the space of love. It is the time to show that special person in the mirror true love. And a message from Kira. Good evening, he says. I have for some time talked to you folks about this particular subject, and I must admit it was not fully interactive with your consciousness, especially for those of you who actually come to understand the format of talking about pure love. And I must admit it was never as easy as it sounds. At this point, I will set aside my medium's consciousness and once more attempt to persuade you to come around to engage your mind to once again feel the agape form of love. Wow. I am Patty Athena Sterling. I want thank you for being here. And now I want to introduce the medium, the exclusive medium for for Kirill from the seventh dimension.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay!
Oh, applause.
It's so good to be in this, in the church. We miss the church and we miss the people. Yeah, so we added one more to be with us in the physical form, in our dear goddess, green goddess, um, Aldine. So welcome, Aldine. And again, welcome, Corinna. And of course, Gail is behind the camera. So,
Always behind you.
yeah, always behind. I think in the previous life, she was in front of the camera. What do you think?
I doubt that very seriously.
You know, at this point, Kahu, I've been with you for a long time, and it wasn't until I was, 42 that then when I started my spiritual journey, and then I came to know you as the medium, and you started your own spiritual path.
You're over 42 too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Although I don't look it. but but the growth that I'm feeling inside, my spiritual growth, my heart has expanded, and I'm so glad. that I have prepared myself for this period because I I should be in a panic, but I'm not. I have this knowing that everything will be all right, and then it's part of aging our soul. And I used to say, well, this is a test, but it's not a test really. It's just going with the knowing of what I have to do. So I have to say thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
I did a lot of things. This much I know. I apologize. Yes, last Sunday service, people could hear me that well. We're working at it. We're not done, but we're going to get microphones, and so I'm sorry. I try to talk, but I can't control Master Kill. You know that, but he'll talk loud. Hopefully, he'll talk loud. I apologize for myself, but this is this is I'm a victim of a stroke. That don't make a big deal of that. But I know this much. I will try harder to talk louder. Not very well.
Victim. Oh, you're not a victim.
I said victim.
Yet you've been a victim. But you know what? I'm glad you're still here.
Thank you. Thank you.
What what I know of you, okay, you have some challenges uh, with the language, however, um, your capacity, your compassion to love, you know, and your passion to be here on earth to help the shifting process on planet Earth, is it's growing immensely, and I'm just in awe of that,
Thank you. I don't have much to do with it, but thank you. I want to get Kira right because about an hour. We'll be here for an hour, somewhere around an hour. I want to tell you this much. Master Kira and I have been doing this for 30 or 40 years, a long time, very long time. But I've been doing this voice for Kirill so long that I can feel it when he's coming. He pushes me, so I'm going to he's pushing me right now because he wants to get started.
Well, before you go, can I ask you how you're doing in this time? And I know you're so calm, and sometimes it's kind of irritating that you don't get excited about.
Sorry.
I'm saying, how come? How come you're not mad at what's going on? You're so calm, like
right.
Nothing happened. So, but
well,
how do you do this? Is it because you're the age of your soul, or you just in the knowing?
I know I'm aging my soul. Okay. That's the big part right there. And you've all got to be paying attention this much. You're all aging your soul, and you think now. I'm not talking to anybody, any particular person. If you say, well, I age myself every day. I'm more superior than Kahu. That's great. I'm great. I'm glad to hear it. But I know this much. I'm working at this thing every minute of every day, as much as I can, and I still have the flight or fight energies out of my back head. Yeah. I have that vicious comes out of me. Vicious, but I say darn, damn. But I know this much. You don't have to do that. You can say love. This lady over here, she's here for the first time, and thank you for coming back. I'm so glad you came. You should be here Sunday, and she'll be doing the chant on the Sunday service this coming Sunday. So coming Sunday, but she's always love. I see her mad. I saw her mad one time. She said, "I'm mad." Oh my God, I love her. A little, not very, little exaggeration. I know this much. You've got to be paying attention to your life. So this thing, my voice, I can't loud. I can't get loud. I can loud. That's really, but that doesn't last. It comes back. Um, so I want you to tell you this. I'm going to do what I can do. I can get out of here and get my skill up because he's got his focus for you, and I want to get here. So I want you to enjoy this time with him. Okay? He comes from the seventh dimension. He comes into this journey out of my voice box, lights up, and if you could see it, you see it, you'd see it. I know this much. You can see it because it affects my body. That's the only thing I feel is my voice. So I've not told many people that. I feel this right here in my throat, and then it starts quivering, and then, oh my God. And then it's, and then gone. So he's buzzing right out. So, okay, bye. See you later.
Well, I must say that, the 5 breath self-healing meditation and the signature cell healing has really, brought me to center because for me, it's like I can go either way. I can do the panic mode.
She can.
I can be the angel.
She does do well with the angel.
Because my numerology, my birth number is 2. So wow, I love drama. Anyway, but I want to segue into this before you go.
Okay.
We have a online class on the 5 breath self healing meditation facilitated by Karen Nielsen. Yay! It's called The First Steps to Signature Cell Healing, Healing the Self. And it's a 3-part online series on Thursday beginning May 7th. That's next week. With self-healing techniques to help us now when we need it more than ever. This is a live 2-hour session. It's very early for us here in Hawaii. I think it's 7 o'clock, right? In the morning. And in Paradise, we don't get up at 7 o'clock. Yeah. Only to meditate. That's me. And the course registration includes an unlimited subscription to Signature Cell Healing Digital Self-Healing Resource Bundle, ebook, MP3s, and video tutorial. And it's more info in the how to register is on signaturecellhealing.com. So please don't miss that. This is awesome. It is like Goddess Corinna emerging. So don't miss it. At 7 in the morning.
Oh.
Yes, it should be very, very exciting. So, okay. Do we have anybody new on the chat room? Do we? Okay, so. Okay, great. Welcome, you guys. We love you. And you know what? Kahu and I are always energizing the Consciously Creating members every night at 11:30. Awesome. You guys are like, to me, how I see you folks is like in the bowl is like flower. You know how a flower lay of light is so cool, surrounding the planet Earth.
We have Sandra Zabarski.
Oh, welcome,
She
Sandra.
said, "Hi everyone. By the way, I'm going to sign up for
Yay!
the series of Signature Cell Healing online classes coming up.
Woohoo!
Just to let Corinna and everyone know, sorry for the delay."
No problem.
She's great.
Okay, so um, what have
We, I was just a couple of minutes. Corinne, if you can shout this up to them, when they get signed up for the course for 3 days, right? They get the video I did for the five breath self and they get the ebook, right? Then we get the tutorial. Yeah.
The five breath ebook.
Oh my God,
And
two
then
books?
The video tutorial, and then the safe space, sanctuary of inspiration, and MP3s with you and Master Carol.
My God, all that for free?
Oh, that's for free.
Jesus.
That's a course.
You can't count the fingers enough.
That's right. Oh my God.
It's a good deal.
God bless you.
and
You
it's
know,
it's like what do you call that? The kit, you know.
Yeah. It's,
What do you call those? Survival kit.
Yeah, survival kit. Yeah, self-healing survival kit.
Survival kit for this time because it's going to be a while before we get a vaccine. But in the meantime, there's all this ripple effect that's happening for we the people of the globe. So it's our job as spiritualists, as conscious creators, to hold the center. And this course that Corinna is doing, I'm so happy that she's doing it because she's been doing this five breath and on self healing, and you know the one thing, her biggest lesson I must say, she's a number 5. Her birth number is numerology, so number 5 is she sets to learn about love, and Master Carol and Kahu has been pounding her for the longest time to say you're going to learn about love, and so here's the course. And she's going to present to you a course based on her love.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Not beautiful?
Thank you so much.
And we need it this time. These trying times.
And it'll be fun.
Fun.
okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's all take a deep breath and center ourselves. Bring all your 4 bodies together. This will be a treat, and I believe when we bring our 4 bodies together, the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, to be here now and listening to Master Guide Kiriel, I think we get we'll get new information, you know, that the whole 4 bodies will get the information out at the same time, and healing does occur.
Okay,
Okay,
this is the exciting part.
thank
Let
you.
your grown man go sleep.
Thank you for lending your voice box to an awesome guy from the Seventh Light.
Okay.
Okay. Breathe, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Tim. Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to her.
Changed this is the last time.
Welcome to Earth.
Okay.
How did it look from as you were coming down?
It's beautiful.
I
it's a
know,
beautiful
yeah.
It's
Her air is cleaner.
the Los Angeles.
Yes.
And New York. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Beauty beyond beauty. I come around this earth plane and look it over, and China, my goodness sakes.
Yeah, China too. The air quality is so much better.
So maybe we should change this whole project to air quality. Don't do that. Know this much, my friends. You are in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
Got it. Pandemic. Pandemic.
Pandemic.
One, not bad. Know this much. You are in the middle of it, and you're not even close to getting out of it. Now, don't be bad. Don't be bad. Don't be sad. Never be sad. You've got some time. Maybe not as much as you'd like to have. Now, my medium and my special class, they stay home every day. Every day.
We're on a hill.
Yeah.
We're on a mountain.
Oh, yes, you are. Anyway, they're up there every day, and they look down that mountain, and they look out the people, and they think of the people, and they pray for the people, and they do all kinds of things.
Yeah, we do a lot of prayer.
But know this, they 5-breath self-healing meditation 3 times a day.
Yeah.
3 times a day. Now, the middle afternoon is really short, but that's not bad. But the morning is good, and the night's better. This much I know. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it at all. You'll get this thing when you, Koreans are going to get this package out to the people, and they give this tight. My medium did it for. You know, he's not a movie star. You know that he's not a movie. He's never been a movie star. He tries his hardest. So don't pick him up. Don't pick at him. He did as well as he could do it. And with Paul and Johnny, I love the people.
Mm-hmm. We love them too.
They really worked hard for this whole ride. Now you're like, oh my God, that's the best we could do. Well, that's the best we could do. But we love it. So bear with him. He says, take a breath. You take a breath. That's what you do. Well, he doesn't like that. But I'll tell you this much. If you do 5-breath self-healing meditation every day, once in the morning, once at night, that's the most you can do. That's the minimum. That's good. One in the morning, one at night. One at night because you're going to go to sleep, and you don't go to sleep. Your body goes to sleep. You don't go to sleep. You never go to sleep. You know, your mind goes off, and you got to know this. And they're all around the world. They're going up and they're seeing me, and they say hello to Kira and hello Kahu, and it's beautiful. But you know this much? They're thinking forward because this 5-breath self-healing meditation puts you forward.
Oh.
When you put forward, you've got to go forward. You can't go back. Can you imagine being in a beautiful facility like this church, and you get into this process, you do the 5-breath self-healing meditation, somebody start yelling outside the house, out the wall, oh, yeah. Well, you wouldn't bother. You wouldn't be bothered by that. You'll never be bothered. You're in that mode. You don't have to get involved with these people. So I want you to do this much. You have got to be aware of what you're doing. So 5-breath self-healing meditation, moving forward in love.
Okay.
That's the key factor.
So setting up a 5-breath self-healing meditation set our minds forward.
In love.
In love. All right.
In love is the key. In love. Now, we'll talk about this really briefly, and then we'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Talk about this right. You have got a choice every day to get out of bed, go out, sit in the living room, get off the bed. Okay, come off the bed and go out there. Patty, she gets this, especially like this book written from my medium. The Creator Me, she
Prayer.
loves us. You should pray. You should pray. You should have with us right now. Prayer form right this much. Next time you come here, you bring the book, okay?
Okay.
You tell them a prayer. They'll love it.
We'll play your recording for next Sunday.
Mm.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
What a nice idea.
God bless us. Anyway, you'll know when you get to this process, you've got to go love. You've got to go love. If you go out love, then you get love, 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 love. You don't go out there and go love, no. You don't. You should go love, moving forward in love. Then you go forward and you move forward. You move forward, and you feel the heart, your body right here. I don't have a body, but he's got one. He's got a body. Thump, 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 thump. I know this much. His goes soft, 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 soft. Each breath you take. It's good, right? You know this much. You have to pray to know what I'm saying. Now, where's prayer? Action.
Prayer is action.
Prayer's an action. Yes, yes. Prayer's an action, right? Right?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
It always is always an action. But you've got to pray to get to the action. That's cute. But you got to breathe to get that breath. So be aware of prayer, of action. So the lady on the television said to my medium one night, he was talking to her, and sorry, it was television. He was outside ethers. And he talked to this lady out there, and he was telling about he was going to take her someplace. And he took her off, and he took her up to he calls it upstairs. The meeting calls it upstairs. You go upstairs, and he separates the bodies: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Okay, yeah. And she put the brain, the human brain was right there. I would show you this other place called the Akashic Records. See this lady up, the Akashic Records, and she went, relax, relax. She went up, way out. She went into she was mystified. She was looking up, oh my God, is this all a rebel? That's enough. Please, enough. You can live life over here. But he kept going back, going down. And she was watching the times flash by herself.
Oh my
It was 20,000, 12,000, 15,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Oh my God, 200,000? Yeah. But this much, I won't say that much. I watched him work for that journey, and she sat there and she looked at him, and she was a little afraid, I think, because we were really back there. We were really back there, and we kept going, and then we saw these other people, and she saw herself.
She's talking to herself?
Yeah, she didn't talk. She jaw dropped down.
That was a healing that, I was going to say.
Thank you.
That's the kind of healing that Colin Fred Sterling does.
Yeah, he'll take you to countries and heartbeat, but
Yeah.
he'll take you.
So,
It's beautiful. Anyway, she came back. She was changed, multiply changed. She was feeling better with, I don't know, but I know this much. We were out there, and we stayed there for like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, back maybe 15 minutes. Long time, right? Well, that's a long time there, but it was to get back there so quickly. But know this much: I showed her this journey of these ladies, ladies, more ladies. She said, "Carol, there's no man."
did you guys hear that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Paradise.
Okay.
Then she said, "Oh, I can't tell you that."
Yeah.
Maybe to have a smoke fits. He's not supposed to tell you this, but I want to know this much. When you out, there's some place you go from the Akashic Records. back here and back over, even all little places. But you know, he got this thing at the end. He calls it safe space. They call it the sanctuary of
Inspiration.
inspiration. And he goes in there. He loves that place. He's got it so he can take you within. He can take you within his safe space. He walks down. See that? That's Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Marie Kanyan. Walk this way, and then you see that's the healing. Come on up here, Shadi. Lay down. He lays you down. Then he does this healing, and he doesn't touch you. He never walks out. You see there's a poof, 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 poof. The lights come on. Oh my God, beautiful. He goes back out there. Come on, take care of the brick. It's a whole process. But know this much. He does it with such a passion. And I can tell you this, you'll know when you've been to the healing table with Master Kiro and Master Kahu. Master Kahu, yeah. I know this much. You'll know when you've been there. You'll never have to question it. You'll know when you've been there. So,
So, that is, well, yes, that was a healing, a long distance healing that Kahu did for this one goddess. So, there you go. So that's the kind of healing that he does, Kahu and Kiro does together. That's awesome. Can I have one? Okay. All right. So,
I want to finish up where I started. I get carried away, you know that. But know this much. We're talking about the moving forward in love. Move forward. How do you move forward? You take a step, right? You can't back into that. You can't back up. You got to go forward. So you go through this process, and I started telling this whole thing. The reading when he does the 5 breath, he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaths, and then goes on to the next plus. But know this much. He feels that when he comes in his body. He feels down through your head, stops right here in the back of your head, and then it comes through the pineal gland, and then down there. It's really quick. And then comes up. And he was in Sunday service about a week ago.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago?
Almost 2 weeks.
Okay. He was in service, and he did a virtual hug.
Yes. That was
His feet were about this far off the ground.
we all did.
That was so empowering. He's going to do it next time. So be there for the next Sunday service. It's beautiful. And it's just a man standing with his hands out, and you watch his hand, and you see the colors start get like, brrr, and then you'll see a hand come, and he doesn't move around that, and then you'll feel him goes into the screen over your computer. It's beautiful. This is now not everybody get, but you can all get if you want to. You'll know that. So, yes.
Can I say something about that too?
Surely.
Because Paul and I were back here, and Megan was just streaming the energy out. We were both of us
Screaming the energy.
he was off the chair, I was off the chair, floating. I mean, I told them that's long distance healing, and
That's right.
Long distance hug.
or love, I mean,
Love.
yeah.
Well, he's good. He's really good. I don't talk about it much. You don't want to hear about it. I know you don't want to hear it, but I don't talk because I don't like to talk about him. He kind of gets a little shy. You don't let it happen to him. But know this much: he's got the power of a powerful person, a human being. He's a human being. Like I'm not a human being. I'm waving his hands around, but I don't stay here for maybe an hour. I'm gone. But he's a human. He does this magical things he does. His healing powers are beyond reproach. But know this much: you don't have to worry about it. You can get your own healer. No problem. You don't have to be pure by Kahu. You don't have to be. But know this much. If you want a healing, you've got to get ready to breathe. So move forward in breath. One breath at a time.
I think moving forward in breath. I think that's how the 5 breath self-healing meditation. I think the more you love yourself, the more you open up to your I don't want to say gifts. They're not really gifts, right? They are your truth.
Yeah.
And the more you do your 5 breath, the more you love yourself, so you can love another, and I think that's what 5 breath does for me anyway. So.
My medium is often talking to the people on the computer, talks quite often to the people, and he went something called TED Talks.
TED Talks.
TED Talks. Thank you. TED. He's watching this computer. The first person said, "I'll teach you to breathe." My coach said, "What? You can see? Oh God!" He laughed. He did. She did. He was pretty impressed with this lady. She was really beautiful. Everybody's beautiful, all beautiful. But she was beautiful. She was talking about the breath, and she was talking about she's a doctor, and on and on she went. But know this much. He went to the next one. This guy, he's an old man with beard. He said, "I'll teach you to breathe. I'll teach you to breathe." Oh my God! Another one. Then he got a whole list, of. But know this much: the cobalt 19, cobalt,
COVID.
COVID, cobalt,
Coronavirus.
Corona. That's a beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's great.
One of my favorite beers.
Okay. Anyway, I always call it 19. You can't fill out that bad. But this is about breathing, and he called me over to his house one night, and he's looking at this guy on television. His name Cosmos. I don't know. This guy's preacher, not preacher. He's a newsman.
Como. Chris Como.
Okay.
Who had the virus.
Boom, he was down. Crashed and burned. And the first thing he did, the first time he came back, he said, "I'm going to tell you how to breathe." I mean, oh God, especially when you get combustions. So, the poor girl, he was just telling him, take a deep breath.
The power of the breath. I have a question. Can I ask?
Okay.
When do we do the 5 breath? Does it change the atmosphere? Do we help Mother Earth? When we do the 5 breaths, we're doing it in love, in our energy of love and compassion. Does it change Mother Earth?
Yes.
The atmosphere?
I'll tell you as much. You want to talk about change? Thank you for asking. Listen to this, my answer. My medium does, he's got his physical body, and then the emotional body out there, he's about 4 or 5 feet. He takes two more layers out. So he's out 15 feet.
Of the emotional body.
Of emotional
body.
body.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh my goodness.
I've been limiting myself.
No, well, he had to work. That don't worry.
Oh.
But he didn't think about blowing out this the emotional body.
Yeah.
He did it anyway. But anyway, that's what you said. Are we having any effect on the Earth plane? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, everybody in this place right here, nobody got cobalts?
No,
Sorry, coronas. No coronas. No, you don't have coronas? No, thank you. But know this. If you did, you get this many people around it, it would start diminished right in the spot.
Oh, wow.
Now, don't run out and call Martha Kahoud and Special Ass and I swear, she called Patty. P-A-T-T-I. I. Anyway, don't call her, don't call her, don't call anybody. Just go out and feel what I'm telling you about. You take a breath. It's one breath, hold, relax. And coming out, it comes up, you go up your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands. And you get this, you feel it. And all of a sudden he's got 5 foot, 10 foot, 15 feet. That's perfect. It's got to affect the world.
Yeah.
So you said, did we have any effect? It was doing 5 breath self-healing meditation in New York or Staten Island or Florida. Don't worry about it. You'll do it. Dagmar. I love Dagmar. My medium goes up there every night, all the way around to Africa, past Africa. Anyway, down the south. But he goes there every night. It says good night to her. He likes it that way.
Yeah, he did.
He doesn't ask for any money. Never asked for money. But know this much: he likes to go to be, because she is, well. She came up and had a private session with him. I think a healing session. I don't know, something. And I'm supposed to. Sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, she turned on the computer and medium turned on the computer and she said, I'm doing 5 breaths. Oh my God. She lit herself up. He looked around her and he said, oh my God, look at that. Oh, look at the size of her.
Yeah, Dagmar, Kahu energizes you every night. I have another question.
Okay.
The virus.
Yes.
I remember a long time ago when we had the storm or a hurricane was coming towards Hawaii, and you told us that do not block the storm, just send it love. You know, and so that's what I've been doing with the coronavirus.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
That's right. But now, the people out there, they're not going to say happy things to you. You'll tell them, I wish it love and get out of here. Get away from us. But know this much. You don't quit. You don't quit. Never quit. Never quit. When you give love, I guarantee you this, my friends. If I can tell you one thing, love. My medium does one other thing, love. Yeah. But he tells love is the answer for everything. Everything. Not almost everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So it's unconditional love. I have no.
So you were talking about the
no judgment about the virus. I know it's here to teach us a lesson, and mostly to allow, I think, the planet Earth to breathe a little bit, right?
Oh God, the Mother Earth breathing. Oh my God, Mother Earth. That's cute. Yeah, Mother Earth. It's taking a breath.
Yeah.
It won't last that long. You know, eventually you get all your vroom, 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 vroom. Cars. Like you start your cars and blah. That's right. But know this much. If you see before you start, see this. I think Los Angeles is the one I talk about most. Los Angeles, it has got the clearest skies it's ever seen. The mountains are brilliant. No fires. Beautiful. It's heartwarming for the guys out there. You know, we come from a long ways in. We come to your earth to do your work, and we go back out. If we could breathe, we breathe.
Really? Oh wow.
We don't breathe. Know this much. You'll know what I'm talking about. Love is the only answer you'll ever have, and you know, so you can pray for love. So you pray. What is pray? What does it say? What's come
It's
from
an
prayer?
action. Okay, so can we go to Dagmar? Funny, you mentioned Dagmar.
Dagmar, oh, she gonna be on television? Oh, no.
Yeah, she's on in chat and she has a question which Corinna will be asking.
Okay, so Master Carol, Dagmar says, beloved Master Guide Carol, how does the vibration of signature cell healing and the golden light particles affect our immune system and our relationship to the virus? Do we harmonize with it?
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. See, she's always got the right question. Right. I guarantee you this. You will amplify it or you will diminish it. Ask the question one more time.
How does the vibration of the signature cell healing and the golden light particles affect our immune system and our relationship to the virus? Do we harmonize with it?
You harmonize with it, you harmonize with it, you'll know what to do. What you do is you protect yourself, your body. Now, don't walk out of this room. Sorry. Don't walk out of the camera and walk out what Master Kyo said, I'll just breathe and harmonize and I'll be perfect. Dagmar said so. I didn't say that. I said, harmonize it, yes. Breathe it, yes. But know this much. You don't have to have any ill effects. You don't have to ever have any ill effects. If you have some in the future, you should take a few more breaths. It's sad, but that's true. If you could be what you believe, if you believe what you believe, you know what you know, then why don't you do it? So if you know it, then you'll breathe. And you won't have to worry about you don't have to worry about doing anything. The medium does he does everything. His mask over there, cute little hat, cute. But know this much, he does it for the people. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. But he does it for the people. So why does he do it? He loves the people.
You said you either amplify it or diminish it. What do you mean by diminishing it?
Okay, good question.
Yes.
She didn't like that part. Thank you, Dagmar. If you diminish your energy from this breathing or knowing what you're doing, you go backwards. The flight or fight energies of your head, meaning driving you nuts with this whole thing. Flight or fright, flight or fight. That's right, flight or fight. Okay, flight. If you're gonna fly, you'll fly out. You know what? But if you're gonna fight, you stay there. You'll never win. You've got Corona. You've got it. Just like that, you've got it. So don't get cocky, but don't be afraid. Never fear. If you're going home to the Creator, I can tell you the whole day. Thank you, Dagmar. Thank you. Beautiful question. I know this much. If you're going home to the Creator, I'll be there. If you've ever had a conversation with me and everybody comes home, I'm with you. If you ever had a conversation with me, and 20 years ago, you had a private session with me, or you saw me on the telly, or you went to the big theaters with Lee Carroll and all the other people, you saw me, I saw you, I'll be there when you go home. That I guarantee everybody. Okay? I know this well. She's got a great question. My answer is a little lacking. This is perfect.
Okay, I guess this meant that no matter, diminishing means no matter, we have to be always in a mode of consciously creating.
That's right. If you're not in love, you're diminishing.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dagmar, for the question. And now we go to Anne. And is she from Georgia?
Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yes. Please
Peach.
speak on sending love to COVID-19 and loving COVID-19 and the differences of these two.
Love.
I'll read it. Sending love to COVID-19 as opposed to loving COVID-19
Oh.
and loving COVID-19. What's the difference between these two?
Love is the answer every time. Pure love is the answer every time. You got it?
It's just, is it about respecting its presence here on earth? That's the kind of love.
If it's love,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yes.
So if you love this Corona 19, whatever, you'll know you love it, not because you want to have it, you know,
Right.
into your body or your friend's body or your mother's or sisters or brothers. Don't worry that. Don't do that. The people coming off this airplane, oh my God, they're so happy. The party's up there every night. Every night. My God. The medium said, well, pick it up, I'm an old man. I'm an old man. He's so cute.
So, yeah, it's about respecting the process, its process.
That's right. And
No.
nobody died. Nobody died unhappy. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's good to know.
Sorry.
That's how I interpret that we respect everybody's journey, right?
Yeah.
And so I respect the virus's journey. It's doing what it needs to do. You know, showing people what they need to see.
So that's what she said. I think that's what she said. If she doesn't, if she wants more, I would call her back.
Okay. Thank you. That was clear. Okay, let's go to Pat. Is she the one from Catskills? Okay.
She says, Master Carol, it seems we are all holding a lot more light these days. How can we best express this love and light to help in healing our planet?
What's the title of this program?
What's the title of this
Conscious
one?
No.
Oh,
Program.
set your mind forward in life.
Just give it out, give it out.
Oh,
Everybody. Pat, you know this. You live in the mountain.
yes, give it out.
Just give it out, but send it over here to New Mexico or to Washington State or anyway. You see a person out there. You're gonna die. Well, love him, love her, love them all. But you know this much, Pat. She's got so much love. She comes with some hard questions. Questions are hard, but she gives always love, always love, always love. And notice, forward in love. That's the only way you go out this. Any way you're gonna get out. You can't. I'm sorry.
Forward in love.
She says, Master Carol, that the portals in the New York Catskill Mountains are glowing in rainbow lights.
Yeah. She's not lying. She's telling the truth. She looks out her window. She looks at, oh my God. This is the most beautiful mountains in the whole world. Listen to somebody else.
Okay. To Kelly. Thank you, Pat. That was beautiful.
Okay, to Kelly's
Kelly.
question is, love, first she says, love from my heart to you, Master Carol. I was given the gift this morning of feeling the beauty of the love of my soul and higher self. Its passion for service. Is this happening for light workers everywhere now?
Oh God. You're absolutely perfect. Perfect. The light workers, the spiritualist people not the Catholics or the Protestants or the medicine. Don't worry about Jewish. Don't worry about that. They know they're going to pray. They know who they're going to pray for. You remember what we prayed for? Action.
Oh.
Action.
Yeah.
So if you have action, you're praying for action, then you will say, let's see, if I squish my body, that won't work. That's right. Blow your body out. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Know this much. You've got to pray for action. And the action is the word prayer. Prayer, action, same word. Same word. So what she's saying, the spiritualists, they're coming to the channels are coming stronger, and most of you people, all of you, oh sorry, yeah, you know when you've got a guide that wants to come through. You don't have to be like a medium and go sit up on television and do this. You don't have to be that. Just get your guide open. Now, if someone comes over and talk to you, and you got a guide? Yeah. Okay, can I talk to him? Sure, come on. Sit down, get yourself out, and talk to him. You know if you got the guide. You have to ask Kau or Master Kira. You never ask it. But know this much. If you want to ask, I'll tell you if you got it. Now, if you're not gotten it, I'll tell you that too as well. But know this much. If I tell you you haven't got it, I'll show you how to get it a little better. And when I tell you, one time I talked to Kelly down in Australia, and I told her about this journey, and I told her about, I'll show you how to get it, and if you don't keep it, that's no bad. Don't think it's bad. I'll show you how to do it, and then if you don't keep it, come back and get another one. Come back. But know this much: the spiritualist or the metaphysical journeyer or the prayer people, the religious people, beautiful. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt anybody. They know what prayer is. It's a magical quotient for you to get this whole process that's at your feet anyway. So step into it, Dad. Step into it. Let's go forward.
Awesome. Thank you. That was great, Dr. Kelly. Thank you for your question. And your next, Karina.
Okay, Master Carol, my turn. You were talking about prayer is an action, and that's such a perfect thing to say. The other day I was involved in something to do with tech support for, it seemed like it was like hours. And finally came time for lunch and my 5-breath self-healing meditation, and I said a very specific prayer about that situation. And what I was doing was important, and I needed to talk to someone right then because I've been on hold for hours. And as soon as I said amen, it didn't go more than 1 second before somebody came on the phone who said his name was Ernie and the buck stopped with him. And so I just want to remember, Master Carol, that we don't have to stay stuck, that we can set our minds forward, and when we ask from our hearts in love for what we're doing in love, we're going to manifest it because the guidance is working with us. So thank you.
Bravo. Now let me tell you the answer. You're going out very soon, first time out. You won't have a medium with you. You won't be specialized with you. You everybody. You'll be out there on your own. But know this much. You tell your stories. Tell your stories. Tell them about safe self-healing, what it means to you.
Yes.
You mother and father both died. You didn't look any worse. You never looked bad. They left on a very timely basis. And they were, you know they were going to die. That's all right. But know this much. You got a young, you have, nobody's got kids over here? Please. If you got a kid that's dying of a disease, you keep calling Master Kiro, Master Kiro, Master Kiro, save my son, take my life. I don't have the power to take your life. I don't have the power to save his life. He will die if he wants to die. I know this much. Um, you'll know, you call me to come to heal your son, and I'll do everything powerful. And I don't care what he's got, religions or no religions, I don't care. He doesn't even talk that. It's perfect. You'll know when I'm through. I tell you, he can make it, but I'll never tell him they may not make it. I'll never say that. Why would I tell you that? You get that thought in your mind, and he's on the edge, he's gone. So you think, oh my God, he died. He didn't die because of you. He was crying. He didn't cry. He felt your love. He felt your love so much. So if you tell everybody out there, Karuna, everybody out there, you tell them all the stories, Master Maimonides told you all the stories. You share some with them. Because know this, if Maimonides got a story, he lived it. He guaranteed he lived it. That's beautiful. You got your own stories. Live it. But be powerful. Don't go forward in love. That's where you got.
In other words, I think what the 5 breath self-healing meditation does is it raises you above the chaos. So for you to get that so-called whatever you want, but people call it magic or a miracle, but it's not really, because you brought yourself above the chaos, so you're able to receive.
Well, I'll tell you this much.
Your desire, right?
Yes. My medium has people call him up almost daily, no, every day. And people come and tell me, 5 breaths of it, it's so powerful. And then he goes on, thank you. But he always tells me, thank you for doing that, but know this much. You only got the scratching surface. Yeah. Scratching up the surface of the room. Get into it, get big into it. This my medium he tells you to do certain things, you do them, and then all of a sudden your cancer is just evaporating. Just go on. Oh, go to the other countries, that's right, but know this much. He didn't heal you because you wanted to be healed. He healed you because you needed to be healed.
Okay.
For me, it was about the clarity of knowing I don't have to stay in this chaos, that I can pray specifically and clearly what I want. And we can have it when we ask in love from our hearts.
So you're going to pray for action from your heart. Perfect. That's right. You people call it, should I pray for you or our Master Khan? Please pray for anybody you want to. Pray yourself first. We want you to, the medium's not going to live forever, you know that? Someday he's going to get out of here. But know this much. He wants you to pray for yourself, and I want you to pray for yourself. Pray action for yourself. Move forward in love. Pray action, move forward in love.
The tools that you and Kaku had brought forth the past 30 years, like the 10 principles of consciously creating, we're just scratching the surface, right?
Oh, that's right. Well, I tell you this, the book's in there, the book's all over the place.
Yeah.
But know this much, I told you 10 principles. 10 principles. What did back to one, right? But know this much. Know this much. You truth, trust, and passion.
Yes.
It's the first three. So you say truth, trust, love. First truth, trust, love. Well, truth is your truth. Well, where's the prayer? Somewhere there? Oh, it's got some place. That's beautiful. Anyway, I know this, you know it, and you'll know why. The numerology.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
photon
God.
energy. It keeps teaching me so many things.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed to share it, so I won't share it. Okay.
Go ahead, tell a little bit.
No.
Okay. I'll tell her.
Oh, no. No.
She was upset. She said, Mimi told her, maybe you should look at this. Maybe you should look at that. She's not going to let it happen. Oh, it's no problem. One? No problem. Say one. Oh my God.
Well, my story is this past 2 weeks has been really a challenging thing, even though challenging for me, but I know I didn't complain because I know it was part of my growth, aging my soul.
That's right.
But last night I was meditating, I'm going, and all of a sudden, because it was really low this past month, it went down to 1 point. And since that time, my journey has been challenging. But all of a sudden, last night I go, oh, I didn't consciously bring in the photon energy at level 5, like you and Kahu is always telling us. No matter what the level of photon is forecasted, you always have to bring it in as a level 5. Yes, so that
So
was
you take 1.05.
Yeah.
1.05. What do you got to make up?
Yeah. So
3.5.
I'm not really good at math. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going, oh my God, duh.
So you don't have to be good. Just tell it 5.
Yes.
It's one. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy anything about this photon energy. Photon energy is a beautiful program. My medium tells me he was watching this. We did this April. He said, "You're not like this." I told him, "You're not like this much." It's 1.09 or something like that. He said, "Oh my God, oh, we're gonna have shift. We're gonna have shift." No, you're not gonna have shift. No. Oh darn. Then next day was 1.9 or da. But you know this much, he was thinking about all the people out there that were going to have. You don't know if you don't know the photon energy. You're on this conscious creator. You get it next day or so, right?
By end of next week.
Okay. Next week?
Yes.
That'd be 3 days in. Oh. Okay.
For sure. But it's looking good. It's about 5. Most of the month. So
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
for
Also.
May, the photon forecast is about 5, so it's okay.
Okay.
We can breathe a little bit. Okay? Shall we go on?
Yes, please.
All right. So let's go to Trinity on the Big Island. Hello, Trinity. Aloha.
Trinity. She says she wants a spacecraft so she can make her way between the islands more efficiently.
So
We don't need one.
And she says, Master Carol, the millennials are experiencing such a disruption. They are in limbo. They have no direction for their futures. Is it time for them to remember they are here to create a new reality?
You go, girl. You tell them that the millennials are here for a purpose, not to be sitting around. That's supposed to, I'm sorry, but you can't do that much. That every day. I'm sorry, but you got to get the world around you. Get the world around you and be part of the world. Because if you don't, you're going to die off like the next person, the next person, next person, next person. Someday you will be, what do they call me, medium? Old man? No.
Oh, boomers?
Boom, boom, boom.
They're never gonna become boomers. They're all forever millennials.
No. They'll be boomers at their own age.
Okay.
They're gonna go. You know they're gonna be there. That's right. And they'll look back and say, "Oh my God, I had so many chances. I blew it. I blew many of them." But know this much: you're not blowing anything. You're not blowing anything. No, I'll get back to your question in just a minute. You've got to be aware you're not blowing it. You're trapping yourself in your cage. You're trapping yourself in the cage, and then you're crying about in the nighttime. You cry, I'm sorry, bad people be out there. You can't cry. You come out here and talk to me. Come talk to me. I'll tell you about a much better way to do it. Okay? Was that a question?
I have to share with Trinity that I have millennials. My nephews are millennials. But you know what they respond to is love. When you ask them something, and they know they come from the heart, they give you the world. I promise. Right? And it's my nephews for me.
I guarantee, your millennials are loving souls.
Yeah.
The loving souls, I tell you this much, they have more love than any people between there and my cub's age.
Yeah. They're genuine. Yeah. Wow.
That's right. They got more love to give, but they do not want to do it because they think you're going to take advantage of them.
Okay. Next, Dagmar.
Dagmar has another question.
Okay.
God bless her.
Dagmar says, Master Guide Kiro, can you please give us an update on our monthly shielding meditation for Mother Earth and how it will further affect Earth and all beings on the path towards the great shift in consciousness?
Yes, I give you an update. You're praying for your future, or you're praying for love. What's the difference? If you can see it, same thing, right? If you can't see it, you got to put an action there. Put the action. So get the actions, prayers, prayers, and you'll know. You don't have to say. I don't know the magic thing they said over here. The Catholics they crossed himself over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. That's right. It worked for them. Go with it. But know this much. If you pray, you got to get the action going. First action you got to give is love. So you go forward in love, and the action's right there. And you can feel it. I can feel it when I said that. My medium said, "Oh."
So everyone that participates in that monthly shielding has their own knowing on what to do next individually.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. But now, if you're called to the forum, called the forum, and you're going to pray, you don't have to worry about praying. You just just let your mouth open up, and you say, "Pray, pray, go ahead, pray."
Yeah.
Then you say, "Let's see, now lay me down to sleep." No, it's not good. I know.
So we pray as what am I to do next?
Action.
Action.
Action, action, action. Action is a force. Everyone just take a second now. Take a deep breath. Before you take your next breath, think any action you want to think of. Any action you want to take a breath. Phew. See, now, the room, this room right here, right now, is filled with love. I give you some, you give some, But know this much. Somebody in this room, or all of you, somebody perked up enough love to spread out for all of us.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about this action, she knows you know what you want to do, get doing it right now. This coronavirus, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get ready for it right now.
So Master Carol, with that meditation, I could pray from my heart and say, I send the light and the love to New York City, for example.
You don't go to New York every night?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean, if, for example,
Okay.
in meditation,
Okay.
we could send it to a particular place, or we could send it to Mother Earth.
Please. New York was the hot spot, they said. Hot spot?
Hot spot.
Hot spot. Well, they've lost a number of folks there. And not one of them, now, protect my medium, okay? They never had a care for that life. When they come home, they sat with the creator force, and they said, oh my God, I had this beautiful thought coming out. But I think they prayed for action. The action behind them, and they could.
So you're saying that it was part of their life plan to go out this way?
They went out, you
Yeah.
bank on
And they
it.
saw the perfection of their journey.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. But they didn't die. They didn't cry or bellyache or nothing. They went out and they stopped. They looked back. They didn't look back with their eyes. They looked back and they said, action, love.
Wow.
And that's why it was supposed to be something like, what's the number right now? Something like 80 million deaths or something. A lot of deaths, right?
3 million, no, 3 million cases. 100,000.
Where? Here in the U.S.?
No, New York.
Oh, I don't know the number.
Okay.
Anyway.
Don't worry, but know this much. It'd be about 5 times higher now for these people going out. They were praying, action, moving forward. Back with the Creator, the love and every second of it.
You know what I'm really concerned about is the first responders. I mean, they are working so hard, and then it's leveling off, but then there's going to be a new wave, and I'm sorry, I feel really badly for them, because a lot of them are going through PTSD.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop right there. Stop
Yeah.
right there. Stop right
Yeah.
there. You're having action. You started out action. You slap back.
Oh,
Slap
okay,
back.
I see
Okay.
what you mean.
That's right. If you have a responder that's dying, responder, they're going to die. They will be the first one out there. Oh my God! They don't look back. They pray back.
Okay,
More prayers.
all right. Our prayers
Action.
continue for first responders.
That's right. Now don't cry but don't cry for them. They're working hard. They've worked their whole life to do this journey for this very time we're having. You hear that? I want to repeat that one time. They've worked hard to get to this point. They get this terrible job. Their political actions are not right or wrong. Don't care about it. They're doing what they want to do. And you'll know when you see them. When you go home, you'll see them. But most of the wings come out and they're perfect. But I know this much. You got to pray for action and love.
Okay, thank you. And now we go to David. Where's David from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Hello, David. Aloha.
And David's question is there a simple action similar to the 5 breath self-healing meditation for people like me who tend to be more in my mind, that can help remind me to send love to things that make me frustrated and put me in the right mindset.
Oh my God, David, thank you so much. Phew.
Is it, I guess?
What?
She's a Linden.
That's so good, perfect. I know this much, lad. I'm sorry, call you lad. I don't mind. You don't mind me calling you lad. I know the thing, David. You've got the right format, and you know. Read that question one more time. Make sure I
Okay,
miss
is
it.
there a simple action for people like me who tend to be more in my mind that can help remind me to send love to things that make me frustrated and put me in the right mindset?
I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I want to share this much with you. If you did the 5 breath self-healing meditation, if you don't know it, tune in Sunday, and we'll meet and do it on the program. But know this much: if you do 5 breath self-healing meditation, the thing with 5 breath meditation, you'll never get to the end. You'll never get to the end. It's so powerful. Where you start, my medium, he had pain right here one time on his belly right here, and he said, "Oh my God, oh, my pancreas, oh my God, pancreas." He go, wait, sorry, 5 breaths. 5 breaths. In 2-3 days, he forgot all about it. So I said to him, I said, "Lad, what happened to your pancreas?" "Oh, pancreas, I was just a little sore." "Oh, really?" "Yeah, pancreas." "Oh my God." So, but know this: if you start the 5 breath self-healing meditation, you've got moving forward every day in love. That's what you do. But I tell you this much, lad. Millennials are millennials, I know that. But I know this much. You have got to hear what I'm going to say. Millennials have the power of this whole earth plane. It's in your hands now. So you said, praying or I'm meditating or not meditating, I feel badly or goodly. Don't worry about it. Pray action every day. How do you pray action? You say, I'm going to get this morning, I'm going to feel good as long as I can, and do 5 breaths, and just do 5 breaths. That's it. Thank you. If you did that, I'd be happy. My medium would be happy. We'd be happy. You'll be happy too. Within 2-3 days, you'll feel your breathing is slowing it out. And then your brain, medium has this thing, the hippocampus upstairs in the brain. He's using it every night. It cleans it out. The hippocampus, my God, you're cleaning it out, and it's fresh and ready to go. And he's got more brain stem cells than he's ever had in his life. Brain stem cells, the miracle journeys. Krieger teaches this in Seed Cell, right? Brain stem cells are powerful journeys. They go any place in your body and take off the life of the liver or the pancreas or anything else. You know this, but you've got to be aware of it. And to be aware of it, you've got to pray forward in love. So what I'll tell you, lad, I have friends of mine in this airplane. They're millennials, all of them. And I know this much. They're praying not to me, they know better than that. Never pray to me, but will pray for the next journey they're going to do. Now, how's it sound like? Creative Force, I'm going to have a new millennial, and she'll be beautiful, and da-da-da-da, but that's all right. Don't play that game. Just pray action every day. Pray action and love. So you give love, you'll know.
Well, taking a breath and the 5 breath is a prayer in itself, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
to affirm that you affirm healing on yourself.
That's right.
So try it.
5 breaths.
David.
5, 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5.
Yeah.
5 is love.
Yeah.
In the Marine numerology. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Dr. Bree.
Dr. Bree Gibbs has a question, Master
My
Carol.
friend, my friend, my friend.
Master Carol, should we look at what is positive? I know for myself, my husband and I are building a new relationship due to him being home 24/7. Love, L-O-V-E. So I guess that's your question. Should we look at what is positive?
I tell you this much, I'm sorry, Dr. Bree. I know this much, lass. I'm seeing your change. Medium called me into this computer. You sent him a message over to his computer. He said, "Let's show you guys see this. You guys see this." He dragged me down there from the 7th dimension. But I was looking at your eyes. Your eyes were brilliantly lit.
Yeah.
I've never seen your eyes like that strong. I saw your eyes brightly lit. So maybe it has something to do with your husband. I think you're finding more about yourself. And every time you find some little thing about yourself, like David, pray for yourself first. But now, Brianne, will you find something about yourself? Go and look in the mirror. Don't go right now. We get off here. Go look in the mirror and look at your eyes. And look at them very carefully. Go wide open, and then look at them there, and look at it, and look at. 5 minutes or 4 minutes or don't matter. Look at your eyes. You'll see what I see. And you see what I see, you'll never have another worry for the rest of your life. You don't realize that much, but you'll never have another big worry because you know how to get it. Pray forward in love.
That's a good advice for everyone. Sometimes it's hard to do.
Oh yes, you're gonna have a bad
Right.
day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Know this much. I know this much. Very sooner will be better. I guarantee this. You won't stay down forever. Pray, and you keep praying. Prayer. Do action. Don't do prayers. Do actions. Do the actions.
Pray for the actions.
That's right.
Okay, we have still a long list.
Okay.
Can we proceed?
Okay.
So thank you, Dr. Bree.
Rapid
Let's
fire.
go to Sandra. Sandra?
Sandra's question, let's see, where is that? Search, do you see it, Gail? Yeah. Okay, I got it. Master Guide Hero, can potential risks or threats from the possible existence of artificial intelligence be diminished, if not removed, by activating higher frequencies of love?
That's one of those questions that you give about 5 million answers. I'll tell you this much, Sandra. Artificial intelligence will never be smart as the person who wrote it. Sorry, that's the way it's. It gets to a point where it blows off, but that's right. Artificial intelligence will never outthink you if you know what you're doing. So by that, I'm saying take your time. I see something about her. I see something about Sandra. I see something about you. You've got a force surrounding you right now. A force surrounding you, and you'll know what I'm going to say. You may be the only person who knows it. You'll know when you get to the point where you have a question, you don't have the answer for it, then you'll sit down, you'll say 5 breaths, or don't say anything. Sit down and pray forward in love. And the action right there on the spot. You've been looking at this for a long time. You've been looking for a very long time. I'll tell you this much. You've been looking at this for a very long time. and it's not about artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying. So I'm telling you this much. I maybe not answer your question, but you asked me that question, and I tell you the answer. You're on the verge of finding all your life. But look at this one action prayer. And it should be right now before you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, Sandra. I found that interesting, the artificial intelligence that has no really thing. Wouldn't you have to go to the the, the collective consciousness that developed the artificial intelligence to communicate with that, right?
No, you got to go back to the human.
Oh,
It's got to be back to the human.
okay.
That's right.
Or the collective consciousness of human beings.
That's right.
Because,
That's right.
yeah, oh, cool.
That's right. Like Dr. Bree.
Yeah. Okay, we have one more. I'm sorry that we have to be off soon. So we go to Aldine.
Aloha, Master Curio.
Aloha.
Sending you love and hugs and lays and everything else.
You go. She beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I read the missive for today's program, Set Your Mind Forward in Love, I saw this like action movie, and what happened was it focused on the mental body, and in this action movie, there was a tremendous upgrade of the mental body during this great shift. And there is in the human brain, physiologically, a piece of it that runs on both sides of the brain. There's two sides of the brain.
That's right.
And this piece started growing. And what I saw was these little plants, and then this is springtime. So the plants began to sprout and then get bigger and bigger, and then that change created light from the person and made them aware of the differences of thoughts that are available to them, and that really, really changed their concept of this fight or flight. And I guess I would parallel it to stem cells, more stem cells. And that's how I saw the next stage of the human being. And that mental piece expanded so much that those people who had those visions aged their soul even more. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
You must be doing the 5 breath self-healing.
Oh, yes.
You got the answers. I know this much, lass. How'd you know this? When you saw the flower, then it grow really exponentially.
Exponentially?
Thank you. Say it one more time.
Exponentially?
Yeah, that's beautiful. You better stick around me so I can. Okay. But you know, exponentially, you know this, when you see that it turns into light.
Yes.
So if you had a human body on the perimeter, someplace in New York or California, don't matter, they're gonna die. You see that flower in their face, and then you look at the flower, you say, oh my God, beautiful. And then you see it, the face kind of small, shortened up, and then you see the light come out of it, and you see the body go up. You'll be so thrilled you did it. So this, when you said action drama or whatever, this much I know. You saw the life force emerge from that person. You're going to remember that, and when you get ready around, not you're going to die, but you find someone that's going to die over here, you be there, and you'll see him, the flowers come out of their being. You see the flowers, roses or tulips or whatever, anything flowery. Then the next thing, from the flowers come the light. The light as their body comes out, they're gone.
Ooh,
I saw sunflowers.
chicken skin.
Thank you, Master Carol.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for all your questions. I mean, I learned so much from it. Gosh.
What are we talking about next time? Next week?
Next Sunday, we're dedicating our Sunday service to loving Mother Earth.
Oh, that's good fun.
Yes.
Well, God bless you. I would say this closing statement, if you don't mind. You know when you see the thing you want to see. What are we talking about? Love. When you feel the love, you'll feel it in the heart, right here, right here. It's not your belly, not your knee, right in your heart. This is the force that keeps you alive. Boom, 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 boom. So when you have a fear, look in your heart. Don't go outside and look for an answer. Look in your heart. When you see your heart, you'll see all the answers coming out through you. You see the little flower, and you see the light. You don't have to, that doesn't mean you have to die. The answer's in that light. When you see that light, look through that light, like making your glasses for you. Make your glasses. Make glasses of it. You'll know where you're looking. When you look for your love, and the light comes out, you've got to be right there. Take it right there, that spot, and then journey with it. Journey just a little time. 1 hour, 120, just 2 minutes. Journey, and you'll know it. And when you get to the point where you know it, you have conquered the world. Conquer the whole world. Can you conquer the whole world? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know you can do it. All of you out there, hear my words. You can conquer the world. Coronavirus, don't freak it out. Don't freak out. Don't look away from it. Look it right in the eye. Say, come on. Let's go. Get the light. The light, put that light into that person or that coronavirus, they'll go out. Guarantee that. So there.
Yes.
God bless you. Good evening.
Thank you, Master Guide Kiriel. And thank you for all your questions. And could take a 5 breaths again to give thanks. A particle of photon light from your heart. And then share one of it with Master Kiriel as he leaves. And another one for Kali Fritz Sterling as he returns his consciousness to this earth.
Wow, it's so lighted here.
It's so light, yes. Where have you been?
I can't tell you.
You can. Oh,
I can't tell you.
why not?
I mean, it hasn't talked to somebody.
Okay, well, last words for this time?
Yeah. Let me guys. Open. Oh my God.
The sun is
Beautiful.
beautiful sunlight.
It's in here, this room. Action. I look at you. I barely see you. I see your body, but my God. Okay.
What I got is from this session is we got this. Don't you guys agree? We got this. Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go through the day and say, oh, everybody's helping out there, you know, and I'm saying, okay, what can I do? But Kahu and I, 3 times a day, we're praying for, you know, planet Earth and humanity and the weave of the whole planet Earth. So it's wonderful. I hope you all continue to be a conscious creator and make your life even better, because that's what we can do. Even in this environment of the virus, we can always do better. And when we do better for ourselves, we share that love with another that needs it. I see it that way.
Are you laughing?
There's a new fellow named David in the chat room, and he said, Kava can't share about having gone to an interstellar brothel for a stiff intergalactic drink.
Wait, I'm going. I'm going right now.
What plane is that? Give us the address.
Like, maybe first in this
Oh. He must have shared a life with Master Kiro in Scotland.
Okay.
Well,
Bye-bye.
folks, it's
Oops.
time to say aloha. And you know what? Keep doing what you do. Keep understanding what it means to love yourself. And when you do that, the world gets better and better and better. And you deserve better and better and better.
Sunday, this week Sunday, we'll have church service. Don't freak out. David, don't freak out. Short service, but know this much. I'll do the 5 breath self-meditation, give you some ideas about it. And then we'll do the prayer, a little praying forward. But know this much, we'll do some healing. We have a short time, but we have a great time. So come on in and spend it with us.
I can tell you one thing, David. When you truly love David, you listening? When you truly love the 5 breaths self-healing meditation, you're gonna control your world. I guarantee you.
He's already controlled. Bye.
Bye. We love you, folks. Breathe, everybody.